Okay, what's going on, everyone? If you are here, it says we're live. But this is like something I think I'm actually really gonna do. I have to turn my brightness up a little bit. But for a lot, because I couldn't react or do videos over a lot of the shows for the summer season. So now that I can stream again, obviously I've already watched most of the shows, so I can't go back and do reviews over them again. And I don't know who would do that, honestly. I know I wouldn't. Like, if I missed a bunch of weeks, I wouldn't go back and review the episodes. I just review the most recent episode. But since I finished a few of the shows that have finished up already, like Sweetness and Lightning, which we're going to be talking about here, there are a couple other shows that have finished up that I have completed as well. And I will be doing these types of streams over those shows too. And I don't know if you guys can hear my fan right now. You'll have to let me know on that. I have it on the lowest setting, so if anybody's here. This should be spoiler free, but even if you haven't watched it, honestly, there's really nothing. It's sort of an episodic show. There's nothing really to spoil, I guess you could say. If you're just coming in, what's up? We're just talking about Sweetness and Lightning with this stream. Let me know if you can hear the fan or not. Is the fan annoying? Or can you like barely hear it? If you can barely hear it, then I'm going to keep it on. I have it on like the lowest setting, so I can't keep on losing you. Yeah, we're talking about Sweetness and Lightning, or Amama to Inazuma. You don't hear anything? Hold on. Oh, shit. You really don't hear anything? Oh, no, I hear it. Oh, never mind. You're talking about the fan. Okay. I thought you literally meant you couldn't hear anything. I was scared for a second. All right. So I'm not really expecting a whole lot of people to come here, honestly, because I don't think everyone's probably finished Sweetness and Lightning yet. It did come out Monday. The last episode came out. Yeah, I thought you were talking about just all the audio in general, and I was like, I just asked about the fan. What the hell am I doing? What am I saying? But who here has watched Sweetness and Lightning? For anyone in the stream, this will obviously be uploaded after it's done. But I think I made like I did like a first impressions video on it. But I didn't do any other videos after that, if I remember correctly. All right. So Sweetness and Lightning, for anyone who may be new to it, is a comedy sentence slice of life series from TMS Entertainment based off a manga. It's 12 episodes. And this video right here, as you can tell by the title, is going to be like my final thoughts on it. And like I was saying before, Sweetness and Lightning is an episodic show. There's nothing really too complex in terms of the story. It's just a show, honestly, that you watch for fun, and you watch to just sit back, relax, chill. Maybe you had a tough day and you're going to go watch some Sweetness and Lightning. That's the type of show it is. It's refreshing. It really honestly is. And I remember before the season started, the summer season, I wasn't really looking out for Sweetness and Lightning at all, because I remember I didn't even watch the first episode. A couple of my friends had. And actually, I didn't make a video over the first episode, now that I think about it, because, yeah, a few of my friends watched it, and I refused to watch it because I honestly thought that it was going to be weird in how it was set up, because you have a teacher and a student, and I just thought that was going to be weird, and I thought that was going to play out weirdly, but it didn't. And I'm happy that I decided to watch this show and not just say screw it because of the chance of it being weird. It was not weird at all. There is something that I will talk about later that I definitely want to talk about and want to know what all of you think about regarding Kotori and Kohei and what kind of went on with them. Mainly Kotori towards Kohei. I'll talk about that more. But if you want a show that is just, like I said, refreshing, relaxing, there's nothing too complex in terms of the story. It has some very enjoyable characters, very likable characters, and this show is for you, because I remember like, because Mondays are usually the worst days for work. Honestly, Mondays suck. I think everybody knows that. But like I would come home from work on Monday, Sweetness and Lightning would be out, and I'd just be like chilling on the couch watching that shit. And it was just golden. It really was, honestly. And like I said, with the story, each episode you mainly just had our characters getting together and making dishes of food, making different types of foods. That's honestly all there was to it. But how they did it, and you rarely honestly ever see shows like this. You have Kohei, who is a single father. His wife passed away, so Smoogy's mother passed away, and he's trying to deal with raising his daughter on his own, and he's trying to learn how to get better at cooking. He's somewhat all right at the beginning of the show, and even at the end he is still kind of average, I'd say, but he does pick up on a lot of things. He does learn a lot of things throughout the show from this student of his, and it was just something. It really was definitely enjoyable, something that honestly, it was a lot better than I was expecting. And I definitely say it's one of the better shows of the season. It's not bad by any means. Would I say it's, spectacular, amazing, or anything like a 10 out of 10? No. But I definitely say it's like in the 8 out of 10 to 8.5 range for me, at least. I don't know about you all, but it's definitely above average. And the Smoogie is just so adorable, so cute as a character. I love her, and just the voice actress. The voice actress I know is really young for her, and just how she was able to come across, portray this young, really, really young character and this daughter was incredible. The voice acting for the show was definitely really, really well done. The animation, the art was solid. It wasn't anything too mind-blowing or spectacular or anything like that, but it definitely was pretty solid, I'd say. I love the opening. I love the some of the insert songs, just the feeling it gave you. It was so refreshing. Such a relaxing show, honestly. Every episode, like there wasn't one weak episode of Sweetness and Lightning. Like it always just made me, and I would like tweet after so many episodes of watching Sweetness and Lightning, like I would be like, man, this stuff is just good for the soul. It really is. Like it never fails to make me happy. And that's something you want in a show. Obviously, there were some feels there with Sweetness and Lightning, with the mother and all that. And some of like the one cliffhanger, I forget, when Smoogie said something, I forget, but it was, I was like, damn, that hits hard. Like there were some scenes with the mother and just Kohei trying to deal with these things, and that the mother would have been doing, because usually you don't see the father. Like, I guess I don't want to say like a stereotype, but usually it's the mother who's like cooking the food for the daughter and changing her and all that. That's what you usually see, I'd say. But this man doing it all by himself, he makes such a great father, honestly, and he would do anything for his kid. He would do anything whenever, and it would kill him. You could tell when he had to like punish Smoogie, but he's definitely a great father, and you have some great side characters. Coterie, of course, is a main character. She is just awesome. She is so in love with making food. Like, I don't know. There's a lot of characters like from Food Wars, I guess you could say. I haven't really watched a whole lot of cooking shows. I think this and like Food Wars are the only ones I've watched, actually. But Coterie, she is so freaking crazy about making food, and I just love her. And what I wanted to talk about with Coterie and Kohei, you can tell, and from what I've heard in the manga, it doesn't take this direction, but you do actually see like Coterie and her feelings for Kohei. Obviously, Kohei's not that old, but he's a teacher and she's a student. There is a bit of an age gap there. But I guess in the manga, from what I've heard, Coterie actually, like, you learn about her feelings, like her actual like romantic feelings for Kohei. And I'm just like, damn. And you can kind of tell that she does have feelings for him, because every time she's around him, she's blushing. I don't know if you guys didn't notice that. It seems like she's always blushing around him, especially. But just how she was with Smoogie, how she treated her, how she was very understanding, how she even helped Kohei get through some tough times with trying to, raise his daughter, was very awesome. And what we did see at the end kind of like gave me, I shouldn't say hope, but seeing like Koteri's mother actually be introduced for the first time to Kohei was something, because I think they would actually make a very, very cute couple, like Koteri's mom and Kohei. That would be something, honestly. But overall, Sweetness and Lightning, a very, very well put together show, honestly, for just a show you can watch every week, and it's just refreshing, relaxing, and enjoyable. Honestly, that's really what it was. And like I said, if you want a show that isn't, it won't like fry your brain or anything, or you won't have to think so much in terms of the story or all that, then this show is definitely for you. And like, I'm not saying if you're dumb, you should watch this show. I'm just saying, like, if you just want to watch a show to relax, chill out to, if you haven't watched Sweetness and Lightning yet and you're watching this, it definitely, it's worth it. It really is. And I don't know if I'm going to read the manga. I believe we would see maybe a season 2 at some point, because I know there is more content, but it is episodic. I would definitely love to see more. And I don't know about you all, but what would you probably give a rating for Sweetness and Lightning if you have completed it, or if you're watching it right now, still haven't completed it? What would your rating be so far? Like I said, mine would be like in the 8 to 8.5 range. Obviously, on Mal, you can't do 8.5s, or you can't do like 0.5s or anything like that. So I have it down as an 8 out of 10, but it's definitely in that range. So definitely let me know what you guys thought of the show. And I'm just going to be reading some of the comments. What's up, Lotus? Oh, trust me, BO3, we'll be on there again at some point. It's been a while since I've played Black Ops 3. 7 out of 10, good for the soul, but I don't really like slice of life. So that's exactly how I am, honestly. I don't watch most slice of life shows. I will watch a couple episodes, and I usually just find them stale and boring. But just something with Sweetness and Lightning, I wanted to keep watching every single week. It was just so adorable. It was so cute. It just made me feel good, honestly. And just seeing like Kohei from the beginning of the series and the stuff he was making then, he was still a great father then. But at the end of the series, just how much better he got with cooking, especially because of Koteri, because of Yagi. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, it was Yagi, and then Shinobu, I think was her name. But yeah, definitely a very, very enjoyable show. Definitely something I would recommend to someone who especially is a fan of the slice of life genre, because this just will make you feel great. It honestly will. And yeah, I don't rate anime until I get at least 10 episodes in. Okay. So you're not quite there yet. I think, Jake, you said you've watched 5 episodes. So you probably picked up on it that it's like sort of episodic. Just so many adorable moments in the show, honestly, especially with Samugi. In that, I think it was the last episode, or was it episode 11? I don't remember, where she was wearing that the pink fluffy thing. Oh my gosh, that got me so much. I was so freaking adorable. It really was. And Kohei made that. Her father made that for her. And it had like the things where the girl could put her hands in and everything. That was great. That really was. So yeah, just a stream I wanted to do, get my final thoughts out on Sweetness and Lightning and do a discussion with you all. But yeah, we're gonna do more like streams like this, like final thoughts and discussions over shows that I wasn't able to review over fully or react to over fully. Definitely, because I need to do that and want to do that. And I've never done this before, so we'll see how it goes. Memory, where can I find episodes for Servamp, though? I can't find it. I think Servamp is actually on Funimation, unless you're talking about my reactions, because I think I only reacted to like 4 or 5 episodes of Servamp, and then because I didn't have enough time, I actually stopped reacting to the show, stopped putting out videos. And a lot of the shows from this season, I wanted to keep watching, but just due to the time, and I just couldn't keep up with them, honestly. So I'm going to have to go back to some shows at some point, and Servamp is actually one of those. So yeah. Definitely let me know your final thoughts on Sweetness and Lightning. And yeah, I think that about does it. Tomorrow, I may be able to stream. I'm not sure. I may do like my final impressions or final thoughts on the Berserk 2016 series. I'm thinking about that, or some of the other shows that I've finished so far, because I think most of the shows are going to end this weekend. So yeah, I don't know if this is a spoiler, but in the manga so far, there isn't any hint towards Kotori's mother and Koei. Yeah, I especially because they just met. I wouldn't expect anything to take off like that. I don't know how far into the manga, like how far in it is so far. But I would like to see that. That would be awesome. I don't know how I would feel about Kohei and Kotori. Even if Kotori comes out of school, that would just be weird. I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but it definitely would be weird. You can tell Kotori has feelings towards Kohei, but it's not really returned. Like, you can't really tell if Kohei has any feelings towards Kotori. It's just really him trying to take care of his daughter. It seems like that's really the only thing he cares about, and trying to take care of his daughter and provide for her and all that. And he's doing a damn good job. He has really. So I would love a season 2 of Sweetness and Lightning. I know there is some more content, I'm pretty sure, to adapt. I don't know how much exactly, but I know there is more content. There is more after this. And the last episode kind of did leave off on an open end, so we could see more in the future. Yeah, but I'm sure there could still be spoilers. It could have gone downhill somehow or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even think I'm gonna. I don't even know if I'm gonna read the manga. Maybe I might, because I know like the first English release is out, so I might have to pick that up. I only collect like the physical volumes. I don't like reading manga online and all that. So yeah, I think that'll about do it. I didn't want this to be like an hour stream discussion over Sweetness and Lightning. Just wanted to get my final thoughts and talk about Sweetness and Lightning with you all. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Definitely let me know your rating. I said 8.5 out of 10, somewhere in that range. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video or the stream, if you're watching the stream, or if you're watching this after the stream, if you're watching the upload or whatever, definitely drop a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you're new. Spread the word, and definitely watch Sweetness and Lightning. If you want a show that's just relaxing and you're having a bad day at work, or you had a bad day or something, just sit down, watch the show. It's so relaxing. It's so adorable, and I definitely recommend it. So yeah, that's about it. See you guys.